This video is going to be about least common multiples. Here's the definition for least common multiple. It's nothing more than common multiples that two or more numbers share. You need to know that an abbreviated version of least common multiple is LCM. And later you're going to use the least common multiple to find the LCD, or least common denominator, of two fractions. One way to find the least common multiple is to make a list. We'll use 8 and 12 as our example numbers. Here I've listed multiples of both 8 and 12. So here we have 8, 16, 24, 32, 48, and it goes on. For 12, 12, 24, 36, 48. Now 48, those are both common multiples, but we're looking for the least common multiple. So for this example, 24 is going to be our least common multiple. The advantage to creating a list is can be sometimes quick, but the disadvantage is you can forget a number pretty easily. So you have to be very careful when using this strategy. A different method we could use to find the least common multiples is first to find the greatest common factor of the numbers we're trying to find the least common multiple for, multiply the original numbers, and then divide the product of step 2 by the greatest common factor from step 1. What does that all mean? Well, let's take a look. Here we have 8 and 12 again. I've listed the common factors of both 8 and 12, and the greatest common factor shared is going to be 4. The next step is to actually multiply the two numbers together, our original numbers. So 8 and 12 product is going to be 96. Third and final step, take 96, divide it by our greatest common factor up here, which is 4, and our product ends up being 24 yet again. A third way avoids making lists altogether. What we'll do instead is use prime factorization. Here I've gone ahead and done the prime factorization for 8 and 12. For 8, it's going to be 2 to the third power. 12, it'll be 2 squared times 3. Now what I'll do is take the base of each of the numbers present and then the largest exponent. So I'm using 2 to the third power here because 2 to the third is greater than 2 to the second, multiplying it by 3. There's no exponent here, so there's no exponent that's going to be present here. 2 to the third is 8 times 3 gives us 24. One more method to find the least common multiple is typically referred to as the upside down birthday cake method. Now I've had students before say it's the Korean method of finding the least common multiple. Regardless of what it's called, if you're good at it and you know how to do it, feel free to use it. If you know another method to find the least common multiple, feel free to use that. Just so long as you get the answer right each and every time, that's all that matters. So, some things to remember. There are many ways to find the least common multiple. For some situations, just listing the multiples is a quick way to do it. But for other situations, you may want to find the prime factorization and then go from there. An important reason, though, to be able to find the least common multiple is to be able to find the least common denominator when we start working with fractions.